So I've done a number of videos talking about rotationally moving chickens and pigs, and not so much with the cows, but working on doing stuff for the cows. So I just wanted to share, this is my front pasture where the cows had not been out yet this year, but earlier this year I had the chickens in, and one of the areas the chickens was in was this area right here. And part of what I did when I feed the chickens is I throw them out sunflowers and I throw out scratch feed. Well, clearly some of the scratch feed had oats in it, because there are bunches and bunches of oats that are growing up in here. You can see this area here specifically is just loaded with sunflowers all the way over there. As you can kind of see, this is an area where they were in probably longer than some of the others. And then earlier this year, when I cleaned out my winter chicken coop, I brought all of the shavings and manure from that out here and spread it out here in the field. So you can see this is where this was not spread, and then suddenly you can clearly see the line where the manure and the shavings were spread there, and then not spread, and then spread. But you can see over here, this is another area where the chickens were for a few weeks. And again, you can just look at the difference in the growth, how much greener everything is here, where the chickens were hanging out in this area, as well as this area over here, again, loaded with sunflowers, as well as this area back down here, also just loaded with oats and green grass, and it looks like actually there's some wheat in here. Look at that. There's actually some wheat that caught up in here. Lots of sunflowers in here. Some more oats over here. More oats. More wheat or rye, whichever that is. So super good growth. Again, where the chickens were to put down their manure and their fertilizer. Another the size of these over here. This is awesome. So the cows will be in here in a few weeks, so they will have all of this additional stuff to forage on. But, oh wow, look at this over here. Wow. That's gotta be, I mean, that's up almost to my chest height. So again, lots and lots of good forage for the cows. And share this with them here in a little bit. So I've never seen this before, because I've never really had this plant here before that I'm aware of. At least not in my lifetime. It was probably grown here back when this was a working farm 100 years ago. But I saw these grassy, thick stems here. Oh, that's interesting. And I got looking at it more, and see there's a bunch of something in there. I don't know. And then here's one that's progressed a little bit further. That's the oats. So some of you, that's probably not very impressive, but to me that's kind of cool, because I've never really seen oats growing in Maine, and never seen them in like different stages for sure that I've been aware of. So anyway, so from that stem to that where it's starting to split open, to here where it's kind of bursting open, and then here where they're all out in the open.